week because you guys should have all got an email about this anyway. I think it went out today or yesterday, but it'll always just be like October news, September news, whatever. So make sure you read these though, because there's like some important information, and sometimes I know I miss things. Like there's a lot going on, you know, lots of different groups, lots of different things, so it can be hard to keep track. But this email is like a really good kind of month at a glance, in a nutshell sort of thing. So I just want to really quickly go over it. So I'm sure, as you guys know, pumpkin spice back in stock as of, I think it was yesterday. I don't know how long, but if you have anyone asking, we do have some. And then of course the peppermint mocha, that'll be November. I think it's like November 2nd. So yeah, we can start kind of gearing up for that one. So again, anything like, I'm just going to really quickly go over it. If you want more information, just pull up your email. And it's kind of neat because every time they talk about a topic, it gives you like the FAQ link. You can click it, and then that brings up all the information. So they're doing a Beat Your Best promo again this month. So they will send you an email what your best was and what you have to beat. So they're doing it for Success Club and volume, I believe. So they just sent an email saying anyone that beats their best, if you beat it by like 2 or 5 or 10 or something, that'll determine what medal you get. So there's like a bronze, silver, and gold medal you can earn this month. I remember they did it last year and it was a lot of fun. It just gives you a chance to challenge yourself, push yourself, you know. If your highest Success Club was 6, go for 10 this month. So there was that, which is kind of fun, exciting. Obviously, I know most of you know Morning Meltdown is now officially in the library. I know lots of girls in our group started that today, which is awesome. New coach onboarding system. So I did this in our team page today. Beachbody came out with like a revamped how to get new coaches started right. And I was so happy to see this because I know I personally struggle. Like when signing up new coaches, it's like sometimes I don't know, like, am I sending them too much information, not enough information? When really it's just about getting them started, you know, like picking a program just with the basics, because we all know there's so much to learn in this business and you're not going to learn it all before you start, because you'll wait a year before you start. So I love that they really simplified this into 5 videos. The total for the 5 videos is 22 minutes. So a brand new coach, I love that you can say, here is 5 videos. They're only 22 minutes like total to watch all 5 videos. And it's going to give them an overview of the back office. It teaches them how to set up like their online banking, direct deposit. It gives them an intro into Success Club, an intro into challenge groups, and then a little intro into Shakeology. So it gives them like a little like document too of just like main points of what Shakeology does. And the goal behind this is to get new coaches seeing success in their first few weeks as a coach, which I think is amazing. Like obviously the faster we can all start helping people, the better. And I think that really like boosts confidence and all of that. So that's like right in our back office. If you just click the training tab, it's just literally right there under getting started. So I put that in our team page, just the 5 videos. But yeah, I love that. So I'm going to try using that for new coaches, see how it goes. So just wanted to let you guys know, if you didn't, that it's there. Activewear, has anyone like looked at that at all? I just saw we have the October collection is launching on the 21st, and I was like, oh, I didn't really look at it much when they launched it in the summer. But if anyone's into our gear, I find it super expensive personally, and then with shipping, it's like I don't know. So I haven't really looked into much, but there's that. Fall summit ticket promotion. I was really happy to see this because I haven't got my summit ticket yet. So starting October 25th, they're putting them on sale again. I think for like $145 or $150 US. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, this will be the cheapest time to get it. They always kind of bump it back up. I don't even know what the full price is. I think it's like $200 or $250 or something like that.
$200 for sure.
Yeah.
Like $199 or something like that.
$199, yeah. So I know quite a few of you have got yours. If you haven't and you want to go, October 25th, I don't know how long the promo will be, but good time to get it. And then the last thing I just really wanted to talk about quickly is, so of course, most of you know the new program launch, The Work. As I've told like the girls on my team, I'm not doing it obviously right now because most of us are like mid or have started Morning Meltdown. I didn't really personally like that they launched one when everyone clearly isn't done their 100 days yet. I thought they should have waited personally like another month, but Adam's like, well, that's because they've got to have a marketing strategy plan behind it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, fine. But so shut up. Which is so true though. I'm sure obviously they planned that, but I know sometimes, like, this was talked about actually on a wake up call. Like, sometimes it can be really hard with all this stuff coming out, and you're like, crap, like, I'm mid program. Do I drop what I'm doing and start the new program and promote that? Absolutely not. Finish what you're doing. This program will always be here. Like, I'm planning on doing it in January. I've heard it's intense, but I'm also learning about it because one of my clients, she's actually doing it. She's the only one I know so far that purchased it this week, and she's going to start it Monday. So it's good to familiarize yourself with our new programs and products just in case you have someone that comes to you and asks you a question. So it's now available. And what I'm going to do for myself this month, because it doesn't go in Beachbody On Demand until April for everybody. And I know I'm going to want to do it before then. So I don't know if you guys saw in the email, they're giving us like an unlimited promo code to give out all month. So October 31st, it's $24 off, just like the work challenge packs though. And then $10, I think it's 12 Canadian off of the completion packs. So if anyone's interested, it's kind of a cool deal because again, you could use this like, even if they're not interested in the work right now, it is a cheaper package to offer them because they still get the Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology. So for me, my Beachbody On Demand actually renews October 31st. So what I'm going to do is cancel that, cancel my regular Shakeology shipment, and I'm going to sign up with the work challenge pack. I'm going to apply the $20 promo code. So I think it's like $174 to get another year of BOD, Shakeology, and then unlock the work, get all those program materials. But now I'm going to pay $216 just for my BOD renewal and my Shakeology this month. So it's kind of a no-brainer if your BOD's like up for renewal. I know a lot of girls do this, like in our challenge group. If their BOD's like up for renewal, that's when they'll renew, like get more Shakeology, because it's honestly the cheapest way to do it when you get it as part of like a completion pack or a challenge pack. So just something to keep in mind. Like you could always, again, like some of you girls I know have done this, like Carrie and Patricia, I think you canceled your monthly subscription for Shakeology, just reordered it as a completion pack or a challenge pack, because like why not save some money? So yeah, just want to let you guys know that there's those promo codes and you can use them like unlimited. There's no, like, it's not 3 people. You can literally give them out as many times as you want. But again, it's only on the work, like challenge packs and completion packs. But yeah, that's all I had for the October news. I just want to kind of give a little quick overview of what's happening this month. I can't believe it's already October. And again, if you guys want more like in-depth information on that stuff, just look at the email. And it gives you the little FAQ links you can click and get more information. I don't know why I just closed this because I need it. Okay, now we will get into kind of the meat and potatoes of this call. So something kind of cool. And again, that's why I love this community, because I feel like there's always so much going on that you're bound to miss something. Like apparently this is like a thing Carl Deichler has talked about. I don't follow him, like I don't, so I never heard about it. But anyway, this chat mastermind pod that I'm a part of, they talked about it on a call, which again I missed. So anyway, they brought it up the other day and I was like, oh my God, I told Shannon about it. I'm like, what a great idea. So it's called the problem solution invite method challenge thing, whatever. I'm going to share my screen here really quickly to show you guys and just kind of go over it. Okay, can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay. So Shannon and I were chatting. We don't really like the whole idea of inviting for 14 days straight. If you want to, you can. But I personally feel like if we're inviting every single day in our posts, it comes off a bit salesy. I personally usually do 2 days a week. Like Sundays and like Wednesday, Thursday, I'll add a little invite at the end of my post. Other days I'm just trying to add value. Like sometimes I'll say I'm always here to help or something like that, but I won't say like comment below with an emoji or click the link for more info. Like I won't ask them to do anything, usually more than twice a week. So I thought we could still do this 14-day challenge and then just only invite a couple days a week or whatever. Stories are a little bit different inviting, but like your actual posts, I would aim for maybe like 2 days a week. I think last week I did it 3 times, but hey, it'll happen. Just be mindful of that. So basically, I'm sure you guys are reading this. So the idea behind this, I'm actually not even going to read it because I'm just going to explain it. So I love this idea because I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, like I struggle to come up with like good content for my posts a lot of the time. And it's like, oh, like sometimes I'll sit for like an hour trying to think of like a post. And like, we don't want to post just to post, even though I know I'm guilty of that some days. It's just like, I can't think of anything. So I'll share a quote or something. So Shannon and I love this idea because it's going to give us 14 things to post about. And I feel like if, you did this for 2 weeks, you could probably start like cycling back and reusing them. So basically, like, Beachbody has solved a lot of problems for all of us, I'm sure. And I think we forget that, especially like, Shannon and I have been doing this for 4 years. So it's like sometimes I forget where I was when I started and all the things I've overcome because of Beachbody, like big or small obstacles. Like, and that's who we're going to relate to, people that are maybe where we were before we started coaching. And again, I think sometimes we forget that, like, especially for me, like 4 years ago, oh my gosh, it's hard to remember. So I love this idea of thinking of 14, I know it seems like a lot, 14 problems that Beachbody has solved for you. And again, it can be big or small. It can be like confidence, money for gas, connecting with like girlfriends, like lots of things. And we'll go over that in a minute. But so you share the problem, then you share the solution. And then they want you to invite. So I really love that because, again, like, so you don't always have to do the invite part, but even if in each post you were sharing a problem like that you had and then how Beachbody helped you, and then you could just say, oh my God, like, so thankful I found this. And then some days you could be like, hey, like, if this sounds like you, like, come join me, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to show you guys some examples that might make a little bit more sense. So these are just some ideas that this coach and her team came up with. Obviously, the goal is here is to make our own. If some of these apply to you, awesome, you can totally use them. But, so the first one, I had no one to watch my kids, so I could squeeze in a workout, like work odd hours, small babies. So the solution is at-home workouts that are quick and effective. Obviously, you can elaborate a little bit more on your post, but like, I just think this is such a neat idea. I wanted to eat healthy, but my cravings were off the charts. Solution, Shakeology, obviously helps with cravings, filling gaps in my nutrition. Problem 3, I want to work out, but I have zero energy. Energize. Like, so again, it's just talking about a problem we had or maybe still have and are working through, but that Beachbody has helped us, because that's really what this is all about, is connecting with people that share a similar struggle that you did or maybe still do, and then coming together and working together to get, like, to create a solution and get over that problem. So I think this is such a neat idea. And again, like, coming up with the 14 things, I think is going to be the hardest part. But then once we have them, I think this is a really great idea for posts and a great way to invite. Like, you could talk about, like, you could even pick one a week or one every couple of days. You can talk about it on your story. And a lot of times I'll try to put like a post with my story. Like, if I talk about something on my story, a lot of times I'll like do the same thing, but I'll do it in like a post form, right? So this would be a cool idea if you want to use one of these to your post, and then you could hop on your stories, talk about it, and then again, you could add a little poll option, even like saying, hey, is this you? Like, do you struggle with this also? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then again, it's going to give you a great way to like connect with people, to chat with people. So you don't have to invite on all of these, but yeah, I just thought this was a really neat idea and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I thought that we could take a little bit of time tonight and try to create our own list of problems and then solutions. And then obviously, if anyone's comfortable sharing a couple of theirs, that would be great. I feel like I kind of remember Carl talking about this last year, but I'm not sure. So anyway, they're saying if you do it on your stories, like 3 or more stories, one story talk about the problem, the next story talk about, again, the solution that Beachbody has provided you with, and then inviting to do it with you. Again, though, I don't personally agree with inviting 14 days straight, but hey, try it. If it works for you, awesome. You gotta do it works for you, right? Like I said, I personally like to invite usually Sundays and like Wednesday, Thursday, because those are like my higher traffic times I find on Facebook and Instagram. So play around. But yeah, what do you guys think of this? Like, do you think this is a good idea? Is it something you would like to try? Do you have any questions? Anyone? No?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay. Thanks, Corey.
I think it's a good idea.
Oh.
I would do this challenge.
Oh, I was like, I don't know who's talking. I think that sounded like Carrie. Okay. Cool.
I like it.
You like it? Okay. Well, I'm glad we're all on the same page with that. So what do you guys think? And again, some of these, like, we could use some of them won't apply to me, like some of them won't apply to you. But again, we got to make our own because Beachbody has solved different things for all of us. So for me, I'm going to really have to like dig back, I feel like a few years and what got me started in this, what problems and challenges was I facing in my life at that time that got me into Beachbody and how has it helped me since then. And I mean, it's still, I feel like ongoing, like 4 years later, it's still helping me with things. So I think this is just a cool idea. And hey, maybe I'll think of 20 things. And again, that's 20 posts. I just remember when Jake's story and he had me write down 30 things that I just liked about Beachbody and coaching. And it took me like a couple days to come up with 30 things, but that was 30 post ideas. And he's like, Jen, just each day, pick one. When you get through that list, start again. So I like that. And it really does help with post content, at least like this way. It is literally, you're like creating yourself a post pretty much for every day. But again, obviously you're going to elaborate on it. Like this is kind of short form. Like your post isn't just going to be, I had no one to watch my kids, so I squeezed in a workout at odd hours. Home workouts that are quick and effective. Like, no, you're going to elaborate on your story and then talk about it. And I don't know. I really do love this idea. So yeah, Shannon and I thought we could maybe just set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes and see how many we can come up with. And then if anyone's comfortable sharing just a couple, because I think, we could definitely kind of brainstorm off of each other. Like someone might say something, you're like, oh yeah, I kind of had a similar issue like that or problem like that. So yeah, I don't know. Are you guys cool with doing that for 5 or 10 minutes? Just seeing what we can come up with. Does anyone have any questions before we start?
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is this document on, I may have missed it, but is this on like our page?
No,
or like in the office?
No, so this is actually a coach that I'm in a chat pod with. This is hers. She typed this all up because again, I missed the call. So Jake had actually asked all of us, there's like 12 of us in this group chat, to do it and share it. She was like the only one that's done it so far. But yeah, so she was kind enough to share her document. I can totally post this though, like it's for anyone to see. It's not like private or anything, so I can give it to Shannon maybe to share in your team page. And
okay, no worries. I was just gonna look through the examples.
Oh yeah, I know. I guess it's kind of, I wish I could just have them all up on the screen. Or can I?
That's okay.
What if I post the link? Can I post the link in the chat of this? Will that work? Bring that, maybe that.
Try it. I mean, like you said, it's all going to be so different to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is a good jumping off point to see.
It is, yeah.
Just somewhere to start, yeah.
Let me see here if I can just make this a little smaller. Maybe. Oh, that's too small. Get out the glasses for that. Well, there. That kind of shows you 3. Can you guys see those though? Yeah, it's pretty small. But that should give you, there's at least, 3 to 10. So that should give you an idea. Again, this is just like meant to be kind of short form. Write out a list of, again, problems, things. Like for me, it's going to be confidence. It's going to be, I used to barely eat some days, so it's helped me eat like a normal person. My obsession with the scale. I quit smoking cigarettes since I started this. I've just overcome a lot of really unhealthy habits. So I'm going to try to break down those. Stepping out of your comfort zone, connecting with other women. Like, this has helped a lot for me when I'm in towns where I have no friends. So yeah, just try to think of, anything really. Like it can literally be anything. If before Beachbody I don't know. There's really it's going to be different for everyone, but okay, I'm going to stop chatting. So I'll just set a timer for, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What do we think? And then we can go over them. We'll start with 5 minutes.
Do 5 minutes, and if everyone's on a roll, then we'll do another 5. We'll take a vote.
Cool. Okay, that was 5 minutes. How's everyone doing? Do we want to keep going? Are we on a roll? Yeah. Okay, I kind of am too. So it took me a minute to get going. Okay, we'll do another 5, and then maybe we'll share some.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't mean to unmute you.
Oh,
I was
I just
like,
had a message come up on my screen.
Oh,
Sorry.
really? I was trying to unmute me and I couldn't find me, so I accidentally hit you.
It was like the host. I was like typing. The host wants to unmute you.
I,
Oh, okay.
but our 5 minutes is up.
Oh my god.
10 minutes.
I'm on 12.
Me too.
Okay.
Um,
Finish this one.
I'm like running out of ideas though.
So close.
How's everyone else doing? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to stop and share some?
I think sharing is a good idea.
I agree with that.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for now, but I will make sure you guys all get that document so that if you want to use it. And if I get any more, like if any of the other coaches share theirs, I'll be sure to share them with you guys. I feel like I'm kind of overlapping. Well, not my problems, but I guess that's why these will all be separate posts. Because I was like, I feel like I've said like portion control is my solution for like 6 things, but that's kind of true though. But then I guess if you're sharing them, like I said, all in different posts, the wording will be different and stuff. Does anyone want to volunteer to go first? Even if you just share like your first 2, you don't have to share them all if you don't want.
I can go.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what I like? I feel like when I post, I give it all away. And it's like so overwhelming. And I cover all of these things. I've never dissected it. Like I have 12 now of something that I try and cram in one big post.
I noticed that same thing. I was like, as I was writing these, I was like, I do the same thing. I write these all in one big like short novel. And it makes so much more sense to, just break them up and tackle one problem per post.
Totally.
800.
I don't know. I mean, a really quick one. The first one is just the more recent with Olivia. I went back to my past more, but like I just said, with Olivia, I needed a nap time workout. So I used to work out for the 30 minutes and have a shower all while she was napping and still have enough time to go downstairs and get some food. And like, as any new mom, that's huge.
That is.
I mentioned travel, always wanting to travel with Chuck, but there was never any money left in the budget. And this way I know it's like I can count on our yearly trips. And that's a huge thing right there because like travel's my number one focus and it's hard to do with kids. And then one more, I don't know. I said I felt really lonely and bored a lot at home with 2 young kids, but I couldn't get out. It was really challenging on my own and I wanted connections, but it just wasn't there. And then I feel like this is like totally opened up a whole new world of being able to stay connected with people.
Love that. That just reminded me of my one. I kind of wanted to add something like that just about like since moving, it's been hard, obviously meeting people, working from home and stuff. So it's so nice that I have you guys but you guys, to talk to every week. And like, I'm talking to you guys pretty much on a daily. So it's like, if I didn't have this and I was just here, because a lot of like the girls I've been chatting with that do travel with their husbands, like they don't work or anything. And they've said that they're like, oh, I get so bored and lonely at home. And it's like, so a lot of them have since started home businesses and stuff like that just for that community and a way to chat with people. So yeah, I was just adding that to one of mine.
That's so good. Really good. I'll mute myself if someone else wants to go.
Okay. Oh no, did Carrie pop off? Oh no, Carrie's right there. Who popped off? I wanted a photo. Oh, there's Patricia. Okay. No one hop off until we get a photo. I think we lost Jackie, but maybe she'll pop back on. Does anyone else want to share?
Sure.
Hello.
Nope.
Tori,
Go ahead, Patricia.
Oh,
Okay. So, I have about how I suffered with my IBS pains all the time, and then how the shakes help with that, like large. What else? That we would do a lot of takeout because we wouldn't meal plan or meal prep for the week. So now we don't really do takeout. Um, just, and then, I had no clue what I was doing at the gym, so I would make excuses not to go. But now, because like I've got personal trainers showing and telling me like how to do the moves and everything. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That gave me, I like that we're doing this because that gave me a few too. Obviously, like ours will all be completely in our own words. So that's, yeah, I took a few of those. Just about takeout though, I never thought like, I used to pretty much get takeout for every meal. So this is helping save money because like, you know, you're spending like anywhere from 10 to 15 bucks for a meal at McDonald's. Like you could buy, you know, groceries, a couple
It's
meals.
like $40 for a family.
Yeah.
Like for us to go get takeout of something unhealthy for us is like $40. But now we barely get it.
Or just learning like healthy alternatives like pizza and stuff that you can make at home. That's another one I'm gonna say, just learning different ways to, yeah. Tori, do you want to go?
Sure. So some of the ones where I started, my proximity to a gym, like it just wasn't feasible for me because I'm like 45 minutes to the closest gym. So being able to do that at home, which led to a couple different things, like being able to be at home with my kids, costs of memberships, stepping into my comfort zone because I would never talk to people. So that's helped with that. I played lots of sports when I was in school and college and that kind of thing, and I had fitness classes during college. So when I was done that, like I missed having that daily fitness class. I'm not sharing my solutions, but I think you guys can figure those out. And then another big one, while I was pregnant, is actually when I started. And that's because I was, I didn't want to gain a whole bunch of excess weight. And I felt like all I was eating was carbs. So learning what to eat in a day was really good. So that's just a few.
Awesome. Love it. Do you guys think this is going to help you with some posts?
I think so.
Well, yeah, I do too already. And just like for what Shannon said too about how we're cramming these problems into one post, and really, yeah, we could dissect it, break it down. Carrie, Danielle, do you ladies want to share?
I will.
Okay.
Some of them are kind of the same. Like portion control, I used to eat till it was all gone, not when I was full. So it just kind of taught you how to. You just brought up that way, like eat everything on your plate, right? So you just eat everything on your plate. So now you only put on your plate what you know you should eat. Not knowing what to do in a gym and being intimidated by the others in the gym. So having a trainer right in your living room is easier, and you don't have to go to the gym. You just do it all right there. Lack confidence, was uncomfortable in my own skin before, and then once I started feeling better about myself and other people could see that, like gain confidence. And then talking about coaching, the extra income, what I could help you afford that you couldn't before. And then saving for maternity leave was huge as well for me because I don't have a huge maternity leave. So as I said, that extra income. And then making friends with strangers, like people you don't know online and stuff like that. And that's about it.
Awesome. I love how you said about the, like, we do grow up being taught, eat everything on your plate, or like, you know, you can't leave the table. And that's for sure. I never thought of that because I used to kind of do that too, but really we were overeating and no one really knew. I like that one. Danielle, do you have any you want to share?
Okay, so one of mine was shift work, like working shift work, and then having to go to the gym after that. No one's gonna do that. And then having like Thomas at home too, it was hard to, I'd have to go after he went to bed, and then it's 9 o'clock at night, and nobody wants to go to the gym at 9 o'clock at night. And then one of the other ones was also like the not a lot of extra money for gym fees and stuff like that because it's really expensive. And then one of the ones I had was a healthier relationship with my body, because I feel like Beachbody really like promotes every body shape. Like you're not like going on and watching it. And like I always say that to all the girls that come to me and they're like, well, I'm really overweight and I don't want to watch someone who's super fit working out. Like that's not me. And I'm like, well, no, there's like every body type on these programs. And I think that that's like a huge bonus to using Beachbody for sure. And then my other ones were just kind of all the same, like community, extra money, more energy. Really helped with my anxiety and depression as well. Like, because when you have anxiety, you're supposed to work out and that stuff, you don't really want to leave the house. So it's kind of that struggle in between of, you need to, but you can't do it. So this is kind of the solution.
Awesome. I love those. Oh, I love these, all of these. And I'm excited to see some really awesome posts coming from all of us now. Because literally, yeah, like these are just all such great topics. And I think sometimes we forget, like, again, like Beachbody helps us with something and then we almost forget about it, like to talk about it, when there's so many people that are likely going through the same thing that we were or maybe still are. So I think this is such a great way to really connect us with like-minded people. And yeah, because people always want to know, like, I just think it's important, like if we're gonna share a struggle or something we're going through, we want to then share how we either overcame it or how we're working to overcome it, and not just give someone else that hope and that inspiration that, okay, like they're going through something similar, that's me, like, so I could do this with her and get feeling better. So I really think this is a neat idea about just sharing our problems and how Beachbody has offered us a solution. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just drew a blank there. I was like,
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there? I'm at 15 right now. And
Are you?
Daniel, I took from you too. And I never even thought, I don't forget about it, but I never mentioned price. And it's that tricky, that fine line of becoming salesy and talking about a price. But I remember thinking like, oh God, $20 a yoga class. Okay. And how long is it? Like $20 for one class. Like for someone maybe who's not, how many people don't, they don't want to get the Shakeology. Oh my God, a year for $99. Like, why am I not really shouting that from the rooftops? Like,
and I never even thought either, like, we don't want to obviously talk about the price all the time, but there are so many people that are afraid to message us because they just assume it's super expensive. And I never thought of that, because a lot of times I'll tell people the price and they're like, oh, like I thought it'd be like $400 or $500. So I think it is good that we talk about the price. It's just, of course, how we're talking about it. But even like we could literally just say something like that. Like, a lot of people are concerned about the price of this, and it is very reasonable, I think. Like, I know I haven't really been to too many gyms, but I know like Good Life, it's $60 a month, I think. I know Planet Fitness is, I think, only 10, but again, that's the same, or no, that's about the same as what Beachbody On Demand would be for the year, right? So I think that's probably the cheapest one. You don't find too many gyms for $10 a month. And then again, that's literally just the gym though. You're not having anyone, well, I guess you could ask. I haven't been to a gym in so long. I don't really know how it works. If someone comes and shows you how to use the stuff, the equipment. I know when I went, I was too scared to ask. Like, I was too shy. I literally used like the treadmill, the elliptical, and then I left. And like, I was like, oh, okay, got a good workout in. I had no idea. I'd sit in the sauna for long. Like, I worked out.
Me
just-
too. I'd be like, what's a hamstring? Like, I was like,
What's a
I don't know
hamstring?
body parts. Like, I just wasn't even educated. And like,
Yeah.
it's so cute. Like, even Chuck would be like, so this is, I don't know what he would say, but like, these are your quads. Like, it was cute. Like, unless you know, or like, you were trained by a personal trainer and knew every single thing,
Mhm.
a lot of people lack the knowledge too.
And I found I was like finding like trying to look for free apps or things I could get on my phone to do like core work because I didn't know what was like good ab exercises. So I download apps and stuff, and like now thinking like this, like you could totally bring that out of the gym or whatever, because there's like some 10-minute abs like in 21 Day Fix and whatever. So it really is a handy little thing. One of mine was actually cooking. Like I never used to cook. I didn't really know how to cook, and this has helped so much. Like just get me out of my comfort zone and try different things. Like there's a cooking show on there on Beachbody On Demand, like a 5-minute video. I like that it gives you not only the written, but the video, because I'm someone that kind of needs to see it sometimes, or I don't understand it. Like Patricia, like me messaging you about that shepherd's pie recipe. Like I was like, do I need this? Like, do I need that? Like, how do I do this? Like, because I'm just not good at that stuff. So I never thought to watch the video, but yeah, I just asked Patricia about it. But yeah, I just think that's cool too. Like someone, because I actually had a girl message me. She's like, I don't really cook. And like the thing I posted just about literally putting chicken, potatoes, and carrots in a glass dish and sticking it in the oven. Like that's, that was a big deal for me. But she's like, oh, that's so simple and easy. And I was like, okay. So there are people out there like me where sometimes I think it's silly. Like, should I share that because it's so simple? But that's me. Like I'm not a great cook. And I think it's important to show that you don't have to be like a chef to eat healthy, and it isn't super expensive. So many people do think it's so much more expensive to eat healthy, but I don't think it is. If you're going to the grocery store with a list and stuff, like I know I'm saving money huge, like eating takeout less and actually grocery shopping. But anyway, that was kind of just a side note.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
Have any of you guys had people say like, I'd prefer to go to the gym because it's an outing, like it's time away, but they still don't know what to do at the gym? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you can take it with you, but what do you suggest to people? Because I'm assuming probably you're not going to turn it on and let it play really loud and watch the video while you're in the gym.
Yeah.
Do people use their earbuds, or?
You mean they're still interested in getting the Beachbody On Demand, but they want to do it at the gym? Is that-
Yeah, like they're kind of in between. Like they're not sure whether to use the gym because they'd rather go, but
Okay.
like they'd rather go to a gym, but they still don't really know what to do at a gym. Does that make sense?
Yes. I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I had one girl. She's kind of like a friend of mine too, but like she loved going to the gym. She joined years ago and was like, I don't like it. I just want to go to the gym. So she canceled her membership, and that was that. And then she started realizing, okay, I'm paying for this gym membership, but I'm not going. But I just showed her, like, yeah, I told her, set it up on your cell phone. You don't have to have it blasting. Like I've taken it to the gym and watched Joel, and I've done my bicep curls and triceps and got the weight, stood in front of the mirror and did the workouts with that, so people can take these trainers with them to the gym, because you do have to pay for nobody will come show you. I know, Jen, you said, do people show you? But you have to pay. That's why they have in-house trainers. So you have to pay them. So like the people who want to go on an outing, it's like, great. You can also, this is your personal trainer you get to bring with you, and you can use all the equipment, all the free weights, and have full-blown direction. So she ended up getting Beachbody again, just for the times where, like, in the winter months, like we live in Canada, well, unless these challengers aren't Canadian, but like chances are in the winter months, they're not getting out and using the gym as much. So like this is that fallback option, or if you're running late, just throw on your workout gear and get it done, right? So, but yeah, I've told lots of people, take it to the gym with you, and I've done it and I like it.
I have girls in the group like that do it. I should ask, because I don't really know how they do it, how they set it up. I would assume probably headphones. I think I've even seen girls, if it's a program they're a bit more familiar with, they've done before, they'll write it out. Like they'll write out,
Okay.
say like cardio fix, like just they'll write out kind of what you do, or like if there's any weightlifting ones. I feel like you could write out some of the lift 4 ones for sure. and like do 10 reps like this 3 times and then do burpees for, I mean, I feel like for me, it'd be hard to do at the gym because I'd be too worried. Like, oh my God, is someone watching me set up my cell phone? Like that doesn't work with me, but lots of girls do it. I should ask how some of the girls
Okay.
even do it at the gym because I personally don't really know. But yeah, like Shannon said, I would just put it on quiet or the wireless headphones.
I watch girls get the bands and go and do their booty work. Like it looks like this one girl was doing something right out of 80 Day Obsession. She was doing all the band work and like, yeah, she did it.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's totally doable. It's just a matter of doing it. Just setting your phone up. Like, yeah, I don't know. Thank you all though for sharing tonight. That was awesome that everyone shared their ideas. I know it helped me add a few more to my list, so that was awesome. So yeah, I think we should definitely share some of these in posts from now till next week and maybe talk about it, see how it went, if it helped, if you found it helpful. I think, yeah, this is going to help me for sure. Like, I'm already like, okay, if I don't have a post idea, here's 15 post ideas that I can talk about. So I think this will be super helpful. And again, just adding value. We're not posting just a post. Like we're sharing a struggle we went through and how we overcame it, and then inviting if you want. And yeah. If anyone has any questions, let us know. If not, we can maybe wrap it up. I know it's getting late for most of you. Photo in the meantime?
Yeah, photo time. Photo time.
Oh, there's Beth. I was like, oh, we just get to see Beth's ceiling. I feel like you're at work. Are you at work? Yeah. Well, thanks for popping on, though. Patricia, I think she's frozen. Oh, no, she's moving. Nope, frozen again.
Oh, Patricia?
Yeah. We'll give it a second, see if she unfreezes.
At least she's frozen on a smile.
Yes, I've gotten frozen on some pretty funny faces.
Oh, me too.
Okay, she's frozen again. She looks like she's, oh, there. She looks like she's deep in the swamp there. Oh, keeps moving.
Patricia,
Aw.
on a smile. Okay, let's count this down. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. All right. Well, I don't even know if I got it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, everyone looks good.
I like it. Yes. Oh, there's the smile, but it's still freezing. Sorry, Patricia, we tried to get you a good angle while you were frozen. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for popping on. We'll have another good topic for next week.
The connection sucks.
Oh,
That's okay.
I don't know what to get. So I'm thinking going Apple.
Oh, are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. An apple?
Yeah, a MacBook.
Oh, computer. First, I thought you were talking about internet.
oh, are you hungry?
Yeah, you know, want an apple?
It's
Peanut butter.
internet like this.
Oh, you're like,
I froze again.
Oh, I gotta film this because everyone's dying laughing. I just spit all over my screen.
oh, I had a question though. So, do we want to go for Wednesday next week, or do you want me to do a poll in the team page, and then I can let you know, like tomorrow?
Do a poll, like just
Do a poll?
let me know. Yeah, I know. As of now, I don't know about you, Tori, but like just right off the bat, 2 of them were saying Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, if I can get more people on, then that's better,
Okay.
right?
I'll just do a poll if people want to keep it to Tuesdays, Wednesday, or I'll just say, hey, is another day in general better?
Well,
I personally don't think
crazy.
Mondays are great,
Yeah.
Whatever.
but okay.
Go read.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out for next week.
Okay, thanks, Jen.
No problem. problem. Thank you. And thank you, ladies, for hopping on.
Mhm.
Enjoy the rest of your night, you guys. And I can't wait to see some awesome posts.
Me too.
Okay. All
Bye,
right.
girls.
Bye, guys.
Bye.